The ground is dusty, the grass is dry, the air is warm. Nothing about the field seems special. But then, something happens. The man notices something unusual. Maybe a corner of a box. Maybe a glint of metal. Maybe a hidden bundle wrapped in cloth. He stops. He looks closer. He digs. And suddenly, he finds treasure. Real treasure. Something valuable beyond anything he expected. And in that moment, everything changes. Can you imagine how he felt? His heart probably started racing. His hands might have shaken. He may have looked around to see if anyone was watching because he couldn't believe what he was seeing. Treasure. Hidden. In an ordinary field. And Jesus says something very important. The man didn't find the treasure and feel burdened. He didn't find it and feel angry. He didn't find it and say, "Oh no, this is too much." Jesus says, in his joy, he went and sold everything he had. Joy. Not fear. Not pressure. Joy. Because he knew what he found was worth more than everything else. In Bible times, people didn't have banks like we do today. If someone had something valuable, gold, silver, jewelry, they sometimes hid it in the ground to keep it safe, especially in times of war or danger. So Jesus' audience would have understood this. They would have known that treasure could be hidden. They would have known that someone could stumble upon it unexpectedly. And that makes this parable even more powerful, because it teaches us something about God's kingdom. Jesus says, "The kingdom of heaven is like treasure." That means God's kingdom is not small. It is not ordinary. It is not something you can compare to a toy or a coin. It is priceless. It is more valuable than anything else you could ever gain. And here's what's so important. The man sold everything, not because he was forced, but because he was happy to. Because he knew, if I can have this treasure, then everything else is worth letting go.